Alright, so I got monkey bike here. I'm gonna take this cover off because I'm gonna put in a slipper clutch. So to do that, obviously you got all the bolts here. Those are 5mm Allen heads. But to reach the ones down here, I have to basically take this part off. Let's see, I gotta disconnect the clutch cable over here. So actually, let's do that first. So normally you can't just push this up because it's kind of stiff. So what you do is, actually I have a little bit enough. I have enough slack actually. I think I could do it. Just push this up a little bit. Like so. Now you can't push it up. Let's say you don't have enough slack. What you do is you actually pull on the clutch, and this lever will pull up. Then you hold it there, and when you let go of the clutch, just hold this lever there. Then you have enough slack for the cable. So got enough slack for my cable there. That's good. I need a bolt right here. So this down here is a 12mm. And actually, before you take the cover off, make sure you drain the oil, because oil is gonna spill out. So drain that oil. You can probably put this thing. Actually, I have this thing on a stand right now, on a front wheel stand. So if the bike was on a center stand, it'll probably, once you drain the oil, it'll probably be okay. It won't leak out so much. But since I have it on that stand where the bike is upright, it might leak some oil. So actually, I should move the bike so that it stays on the center stand, and that way I can see it better as well. Yeah, too lazy. It's already up. Other thing is the swing arm bolt. So there's a nut on this side, 19mm. Other side is a 14. So what you want to do is you want to spin the nut side, not the axle side, or the bolt side. I actually already had to loosen this from the previous thing that I did, putting on the outboard bearing for the stator. So take that off. Now your assembly here should be able to just kind of move out, down, and kind of swing out a little bit. You know what? It's the cables. So let me actually push this in a little bit. See if I can push this in like this. Yeah, that works. Like so. There it goes. Now I have space for the for getting all those bolts. So 5mm. Oh, just hit my head. Hit my head on the freaking handlebar. Ow, that hurt. Oh. Right on the handlebar weight. Okay, so everything is off, I believe. Where's my rag? Get my rag ready. Just in case it trips or not. Let's see. So, feeling the torque on these Allen heads. They're pretty soft. It feels like hardly any torque at all. So these are pretty light. I think they're the Newton meter is only about, I think 10 Newton meters or something like that. So 10 Newton meters is not hardly anything. Okay, so now I could start unscrewing these. Chances are most of these will be the same length. There might be a few that's a different length, but usually Honda's pretty good at keeping all the bolts the same nowadays. Back in the 80s it wasn't like that, but I think sometime in the 90s they started to change, where they started to make pretty much all the bolts the same length. But every once in a while you run into something that's not the same length. I've got to get a mallet. Sometimes you need a mallet to break the seal. And this engine is still pretty new, has less than 600 miles, so probably the seal is not going to be very I'm guessing it's not going to be very tight. Usually when it gets older and you know it's gone through more heat cycles, that's when the seal, the gasket, will kind of get stuck, and you have to replace the gasket when that happens. Because you know when you take it apart, the gasket will get damaged. When it's brand new, and then the gasket stays whole and it's all good and it's clean and everything, you could actually reuse it if you want. Okay, everything's off. Yep, everything's off. I'm gonna take the bolts out where there's like other things, like for example, the front two bolts here. Towards the front, there's like a wire, a thing to hold the wire, and right here too to hold the little clutch cable. That back in. Let's see, I think I have everything. Let's look down the bottom one more time. Okay, I think I have everything. Let's see if I could just pull this off by itself. Oh, I can feel it move. I can feel it move a little bit, but I think I'm gonna just kind of knock, do this a little bit, take it out a little bit. Usually that helps break it loose. If I had a mallet, it would work even better. Okay, so I didn't need to totally break it loose. So I definitely have oil leaking out. Good thing I have my little, I got this little thing here. I just recently bought some batteries online, and because batteries have liquid in them, so it came with this padding absorption material, liquid absorption material, so that way it doesn't cause something that's getting hung up. What's getting hung up? Probably the clutch, maybe. This one's not all the way off. Man, it's windy today. Nope, another one's not all the way off. This one too. Everything's off now. Okay, everything's off. So what I should do is I should put my rag, so I can put this case cover on the rag, so it's supporting the rag. Looks like my gasket's still pretty good. Yeah, my gasket is still pretty good. Oh man, the wind is blowing hard. Jesus. It's really blowing today. All my bolts are off. Let's look at the bolts real fast. They look like they're all the same lengths, same size. So I was right. My hunch was right. Yep, they're all the same. So we're good there. So I don't have to worry about it later on when I put it back. Well, what's what? Here's the inside of the case. Yeah. So the gasket's still good. All I need to do is wipe it down before I put it back in. All right. There's the outboard bearing for the clutch side. So you just watch my other video. You saw that I put in a new bearing for the added a bearing, I should say, for the stator side. Okay. I should wipe this down since I'm already here. It's already open. You see a couple of dowel pins. There's a dowel pin right here. There should be another one right here. See this one right here. There should be another one right here. I think it's on the engine, on the other half. Let's see, what is this right here? This is like a little oil passage. This is actually an oil passage hole right here. Yeah, that's an oil passage hole. This one right here. This one, and I think also possibly this one right here. These two. Actually, you know what? This one connects to this one. So the oil filter, you know, it goes to the oil filter and it pushes through right here to this hole where the bearing is. From there, it goes out this channel up right here to where that space is. Then from there, there's a little slot right there that goes up and that connects to this, and it goes out, and it goes to the head. So let me show you guys where that goes. So right here, that's where that little what that looks like a little pin comes out right here, and it goes up to the top hole right here, and that goes out to the head. This is where the oil filter is right here, so this is the oil coming out that direction. Alright, so let's wipe this down. Wipe down the gasket, because I'm gonna reuse this because it's still good. I could change it if I want, but because I have like 3 gaskets. I bought, you know, the kit came with a gasket, and I actually got 2 extra gaskets. That's if you know, for changing the oil, or cleaning the oil filter. I shouldn't say changing the oil filter, cleaning the oil filter. If this gasket breaks, you got to replace it. So this one's still good. I'm gonna hang on to it because this engine is still pretty new. You know, it hasn't gone through a whole bunch of heat cycles. So yeah, so it should be all right. Okay. So got that off. Man, the wind is just blowing. It's blowing hard. Hard for summer. Okay. So what's next? Next is going to be right here. I'm gonna take this 3 off. So that's a 10mm. Looks like to me. See, I'm going on pretty long already. Let me stop here and start another video.